So here we are in Dunbar Harbour. It's quite nice today. There was a big easterly overnight. The swell's chopped up a wee bit. Just hoping that it's not too bad. We'll find out when we get out. I've had a look at a couple of different spots today, and this was the safest launch, safest place to kayak today. Well, when I looked. So we'll have a look. Yeah, I'm gonna vote too big. Turn myself around. Big wave here. Yeah. Turn myself on the wave. And we'll head back in. That was a nice idea. Two. No kayaking today. The swell is just too much. I was really hoping that it would have died down. Big swell here. See which way I'm drifting and then I'll decide what I'm doing. Oh, that was okay. Now it's just a case of being careful. I'm in an area where there's a lot of change in the depth, and that's why we're getting this lazy swell coming through. The swell is obviously relatively large, but because its pressure is hitting the current line, we're getting these bumps. Current and pressure are hitting a shelf, which means we're getting these bumps. So now it's just a case of being just alert to the conditions. Baby! Hello, little boy. Hello, fluffy papa. Hello. Yeah, what time is it? I've just got water in my boots because I forgot to do my boots properly. What time? 11. So, 12:30? Is that alright? Give myself a bit of a shove. Right, here we go. It's a little bumpy on the way in. Should be okay. Let's go. Still touching the sand when I'm paddling. Oh, big wave. So we're looking to paddle over and out to some ground. sort out this way. As we go past the headland here on my right, which you can't see, we will start to pick up some chop. So we'll just have to be aware of that. There's a bit of fog, so not going to go too far out. As long as I know where the boss is, I know where Cardiff Beacon is, and I know where Tantallon Castle is, I should maintain a good safe position. But if at any point I lose any of those, we need to make sure that we're keeping safe. So thanks for joining me today on this East Lothian kayaking adventure. Oh man, it's difficult when you watch so many YouTubers and you try and not steal their tags. Hello and welcome to this Slippy Limpets video. Nope, not going to use that one. Hello and welcome to the Sammy Hiskey fishing adventure. No, don't want to use that one either. Hello, welcome to East Lothian kayak fishing, out on the kayak. So looks like John Locker. Need to get my own signature. Welcome to East Lothian kayak fishing, thanks for watching. Also known as the ravings of a madman. The wet ravings of a madman. Let's get out. So I bent out the hooks on this rod last time I was out. This is moving really. This is rough. Oh man. Losing drag off. Oh. This is not feeling good today. I didn't grease it last time I used it. I think I maybe need to stick it in some grease. I did say that it's always fine as long as I grease it. Definitely is not fine today. Part of me wants to open it up and have a look, but I am out in the water and I feel that would be a bad idea. Oh. Not a day to have my rigs break on me. Definitely feels like it's catching up here. Oh, I know that's because it is catching up here. That's because it's tangled. That's why we're having a problem. Nothing to do with the reel. I've got a massive tangle. Hang on a second. Got a really mega tip wrap. That's why we're having problems with our reel. So we are having problems with the reel. I think we've just got a massive tip wrap. Although I maybe have broken the reel now because I forced it. That doesn't sound healthy. Okay, hang on. Where's the noise coming from? Look after your gear. It's important. Don't be like me and just force it. It seems to be in the handle here that the problem is. Don't have a spare reel with me, so we're just gonna keep dropping this and see how we go. This isn't sitting in the right place, I'm not sure why. Oh, that's gonna be annoying all day. Need to service this reel when I get in. Sounds like it's just out of position. That's what I get for saying things like, I've never had a problem with this reel. slipping on its gears, but we'll just put it right there then. Ready to paddle in a minute. The kayakers have gone out to the rough stuff. Get out a wee jig. Hop on a jig. The water's pretty clear today, so a jig might work. Can't believe that reel's broken. Cool, back there looks good. We'll bring that up. Right, let's go and find a place to paddle. So you guys can see this sunrise, this sun behind the clouds. I'm telling you, I don't think it'll come out on the GoPro very well, but hopefully it does. It's gorgeous. Paddle over this way a wee bit. And I might head in a wee bit actually. It's a bit bumpy out here. That was like one of the Dunbar boats in the background, I'm not sure which one. Look at that, is that not gorgeous? What an amazing place to live. How much further do I want to go to try this drift? Maybe about here I think is good. I'll turn myself around this way I think. See which way I'm drifting. I think I'm too far over for it just now. Hardest today. Boy, get my feet back, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So welcome to a glorious but freezing cold day out in East Lothian. We are at Whitesands today. A gorgeous spot. There's a few really good marks around here. I'm on a bit of reef just now, so it's a bit bumpy. I have to pay attention because I'm drifting out. So I put my gloves on. Yeah, I might need to move. So we're on a bit of reef. I'm actually going to end up moving in just a second. So yeah, we've just started. It's been a bit of a trek to get down here and get started. Yeah, anyone who lives in East Lothian will know the Whitesands car parking problems, but I'm not going to those just now. I'm on a crazy bit of reef, so let's get just myself sensible so I don't get bailed out my kayak while I'm chatting. And yeah, we're going to go out and we're going to have a paddle and we're going to see how we get on. It's a gorgeous morning. It's about 3 degrees outside. I don't know what is going on with this glove. Preparation is the key to success, I think I said. And that means little things like making sure the fingers are out your gloves before you start, so that you're not messing about when you might need to suddenly paddle because there's a wave breaking. So you've seen in my last video, and when I arrived here, I was talking about making sure that you know where you're paddling and what the tide does. So I'm here a little bit lower than I normally would be, and what that means is there's a bit of reef breaking in front of me, a bit of wave and reef break, which is fine because I'm going to go around it. But if it was a bigger swell, I could potentially have I could potentially be putting myself in a bit of trouble with the shallow nature of this area. Now I'm going to go through the deep section because I can see it. Given the weather, it's quite obvious. So I'm just going to hit that little rip and just get through. Thanks for joining me today, and let's see how we get on. Could do with a fish. So you can see the reef break is over here on my right, and I'm just going to go around it. GoPro, start recording. So we are not far from our first spot. Not far from our first spot. It is a little bit bumpy today. We are just going to have to be a little bit careful. This kayak has drain plugs because it's set on top. You want drain plugs, otherwise you're going to fill up with water. And the one under my right bum cheek isn't covered by my seat. Normally I have it sort of covered by my seat, and well, today it isn't. So my right bum getting a bit wet. Okay, so we're on a really rough bit of ground here because we're at that kind of point of shelf where the water hits the shelf. So I want to do like I've said I want to do a 3-part series about sort of catching fish and the sort of things you need to look out for. I was going to save it for a rainy day, quite literally, like when the conditions aren't really suitable for going out and fishing. So no, I'm snagged. Am I already? First drop, snagged. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about it too much today, but you are looking for those depth changes and those kind of like structure points. Fish need structure, so it's really important to have them. So, you know, some of the stuff I put in today, some of the stuff I talk about might go into another video as well. We'll see. See if we can catch any fish. If we don't catch a fish, then this will become that video. Oh, was that a fish? No. I think I prefer fishing on this side when I'm filming, but at the moment today I'm not really set up to do that right now. I'll probably fix that as we go on through. Coming in, I'm not sure where he's going. GoPro, start recording. Where is he going? I'm trying to stay out of his way. What's he just shot? Yeah, I think he's just shot, that's fine. I'm just going to hold here a second. The boat's just shot his pots. And I'm just making sure that I don't get in his way. Just wasn't sure where he was going. Yeah, we look okay. It's so difficult because you don't want to get in the way because they're much bigger than you, but also they technically should be giving way to us, but he's working and I'm quite happy to keep out of his way, provided I can work out where being in his way is, which was difficult before, but I think we've nailed it. So I'm kind of just drifting along here. I've positioned myself in a bit of deeper water because I really felt like I wasn't deep enough. I've now moved out to 12 meters and I've just gone over some fishy marks. And I know that there's a good shelf around here. Now I think I'm drifting this way across your screen. So I just need to be aware of that. And I need to keep an eye on the drift. And I'll probably end up paddling back that way a few meters. And then maybe 20, 30, maybe 100 meters we'll paddle and then we'll drift 100 meters. Now is that my jig I'm now seeing? Or is that whatever I was seeing on the bottom? Because if it's whatever I was seeing on the bottom, looks like a decent school of fish. No, I think it's just my rig. Pot is there? No, there's no pots near me, so it's not a lobster pot line I'm seeing. There's a pot line over there, but I'm probably too far away from that now. Maybe not, maybe it is the pots. We'll see. So what I said about considering current lines, so I'm in a current line just now, and obviously, you know, we're on a spring tide, that current line's moving pretty quick, and the waves have got all crazy and very much wind against tide here. So some technical paddling needed here. I need to get myself out of this and just put myself in a better position. Need a bit of focus here. Seen the sea do this once or twice before. You get this very off-putting wind against tide kind of chop. It's just about being sensible. And that's me going over one of those lumps I was talking about. So 16 meters of water there, 11 meters of water here. That's what's causing this current line. Just have to be careful. I'm going to be off it now. Yep. In a bit of a better position again. That was really unpleasant actually for a few minutes there. Just the sea was a bit meh. Just drifted over some really good structure, so let's see if we can have a drop down. Yeah, looks like we're going to drift back over that, whatever that was. Not feeling very confident today. I'm not sure what's up with me. Confidence is down. Both kind of fishing confidence and paddling confidence. It's weird. It's not like me to normally feel like this. Do I need a heavier jig? I don't think so. Right, here we go. This is us drifting back over the structure now. Yeah. Yeah, fish on. Yeah. No, I need to drag. Need to stop it going into the reef. Yeah, there we go. Right, I've got it up, I think, off the reef. Pull in. That took me by surprise. Yeah, fish on. And this is maybe a cod. Here we go. Yeah, little cod. Nice. It's not very well hooked. When I say it's not very well hooked, it's not very well hooked at all. You can't, buddy. Oh, well. We got that wrong a little. First cod on the kayak of 2023. Look at that. Lovely fish. Really nice. And away he goes. Brilliant. Ha. Confidence is back. Oh, that was awesome. There I was thinking I needed a slightly heavier lure. Nice fish. Nice fish. See if we can get another one. We're in the right spot. I said this last time, so there's a current line here, and you saw me caught in it earlier on, and if you didn't, I'll put those clips in here, and I'm back in it, so I'm on the way in, and I'm back in that really dodgy section. I just need to kind of just pay attention to what the current's doing. So the current, I think, is pulling this way, out from the beach. I'll maybe show it on Navionics, see if I can put a little screenshot in just to show you what's happening underneath. Probably a really good place to fish here, if I'm honest. And I mean, there's loads of marks on the sounder. I just don't know if I'm quite comfortable enough here to drop on this. Just because of the way the wind's changing, and then the wind's hitting the current, and that's causing a change in the way that the wave structure is. And that's the pots I can see now. That's interesting. So there was bait fish behind me. And that makes sense. It's going to be detritus and bait fish in the current line, because that's where it all gets swept into. So that is where the fish are going to be. The fish are going to be in this area here. I just need to try and find the dips and divots within that without putting myself in a position where I'm getting swept in a direction that I don't want to be going. And that's me out of it. It's just so small. You just need to have your wits about you if you enter those sorts of currents, just so that you're not getting pulled, you know, somewhere where you don't want to be. That looks a little interesting. I did say I was on the way in, but I am out of that current line and I'm right on the edge of it, so hopefully things have been swept into this kind of little divot that I've got here.
Collins Coast Watch from Aberdeen Coast Guard, you are loud and clear, over.
I've talked about this in my other videos, you know, knowing where you're paddling in, really important. As I said when I arrived, you know, it was a bit shallow, so the reef was breaking funny. I just need to be aware of that reef as I come back in. So what I'm going to end up doing is making a phone call and just, yes, fish on. Oh no, fish off. Oh. Come on. Ah, didn't set the hook. Come on, come back for it. Come on. Huh, I hate it when that happens. When you're on the way in and you think, oh, I'll just have a drop because I've seen something interesting, and then you get hit, but you can't catch it. Frodo, what are you doing? Hey, Bubby. Frodo. Frodo. What are you doing? Oh. I missed that still for too long. Woo! Got my hot drink sorted, back to the van. Wind's picked up, so good to be in now. Good timing. One fish today. Do you know what? It's January. One fish, I'll take it. I was only out for a couple of hours, and it, you know, wasn't the flattest conditions, so I'm quite pleased to have caught one fish. So yeah, nice cod, and thank you very much for watching. Take care.